All right, this is silly. This is fucking silly. Are we ready for our next comedian? Say hell yeah. All right, you got the directive. Okay, coming to the stage next, hosts a dope show called Please Don't Ask. And if you don't know, you should follow her or just please don't ask. Okay, I want you to give it up for Olivia Zivot!
Give it up for Covert Cafe and Jarrell motherfucking Newsome. I love it here. I love a room where you can make eye contact with everyone in the audience. That's a powerful position to be in. Yeah, my show I do up at Haymaker at Killingsworth and North Interstate. Or is that a thing? North Interstate? I'm not from around here. Whatever. Haymaker Bar. My show is called Please Don't Ask, and I have a sex advice show. I have a master's degree kind of in porn. And I'm not just saying that because I've watched a lot of porn in my life. My master's thesis is in sociology, but my research is in the field of porn studies. And I know it's funny, right? I'm a joke. My life is a joke. That wasn't the punchline yet. My research is about pornography and how millennial women feel about porn, and the way it informs our sexual identities and our lives. And I wrote this thesis that was 66 pages long. And in hindsight, I just so wish I had made it to 69. That would have been sick. I do a lot of different things. I'm a substitute teacher in special ed in middle school. And boy, have they ever given me some good content for jokes, because middle school is all comedy. And special ed is cool because I really feel like I can be myself around these kids. And that's not a common feeling for me. Anyone here feel totally comfortable all the time? Exactly. Hey, do you mind if I put this here? What's your name? Casey. Nice to meet you. Special ed is cool because you can be very hungover with them, and they also won't know the difference. Before I was doing this long-term special ed middle school gig, I was just kind of floating around all the different schools, and it's like a lot like being in the United Nations. As a blue helmet, those blue berets, like the peacekeepers, they just go from war zone to war zone, not intervening. People may die, and I'll be there to witness it. And that's a good thing, apparently. Oh, yeah, and, breaking up fights between kids is pretty intense. It's pretty intense when they're this big and they're actually, fighting. And kids these days, I don't know. Anyone here? I think I heard some applause for some people here are parents, right? How old are your kids? Grown? You have a 1-year-old. All right, so everyone buy him a drink. Kids are different these days. I'm turning 30 in less than a month. So I am. Thank you for that. This is a non sequitur. Ooh, everyone here is invited to my birthday party. It's called Burning Woman. I've always wanted to go to Burning Man, but it seems awful. So the last weekend of this month, I'm throwing a camping party on the coast, and I'm going to do mushrooms and burn an effigy of myself. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, kids fighting, and their life is very different than ours was just a short time ago, growing up through COVID, and inheriting a world that's just, it's not great, and they know, so kids are fighting a lot, and I had to break up a fight between these two kids, and I actually separated. Hey, we cannot solve our problems with violence. And this one kid looked at me straight in the eyes and says, "But my mom says talk shit, get hit." It's catchy. It's terrible advice. Later on, he did get hit. He was talking quite a lot of shit. It was weird. He said to this other student, this was second graders, by the way. Second graders are 7. He said to this other girl in the class, "African-looking ass bitch." I don't know how to tell you, kid, but you look African too. You're both black. I don't know. I like doing middle school special ed because I've never been so good at basketball in my life. Caitlin Clark. I know you might look at me and think she's great at basketball. Not the case. I'm a Canadian Jew. So I'm very good at hockey and money laundering. Yeah, so I think I'll take a non sequitur here and say that like men talk a lot of dumb shit, right? I like Jarrell a lot because he had the wherewithal and the sense to book a lineup of all women. Smart man. Smart man. Yeah, women are cool because they don't say things that shatter you to your core. God, I'm pansexual. For the idiots, I just say bye. But yeah, I have been with quite a lot of men. You see my knee? Dick sucking injury. Actually, it was a drinking injury. Totally different. Yeah, men say weird shit to me. Once I was with this guy who said, you've actually got a pretty nice ass for a white girl. And I looked at him and I was like, well, you've got a pretty small dick for a black guy. Just kidding, his dick was big. This one guy recently, after going down on me really poorly, I was laying there, like, waiting for it to end, and he crawled towards me, all sexy. Oh my God, your pussy tastes like nothing. You must take really good care of it. Wow is right. It's the first time my pussy ever had an existential crisis. Do I even exist? Oh my God, what is the point? I gotta taste like something. Did you have COVID or something and like lose your sense of taste? It tastes like what a pussy should taste like, believe me. Yeah. And doing this, being a stand-up comedian, it gets me tons of pussy. Tons. But no dick whatsoever. No dick. I don't know. They're afraid. They're afraid of this. They are. This is a powerful position to be in. And, the cool thing about being a stand-up comedian is that you have a front row view to men complaining about dumb shit. I heard this one male comedian recently complaining that the only sex toys that men have to their disposal, I don't know why I used that term, men saying, the only sex toys that men have are pocket pussies. Leave it to a fucking man to complain about having pockets. Sickening. Also, every anal toy is a toy for men, too. I dare you to find your G-spot. I said, I dare you to find your G-spot. I just have a beer in my hand, so I couldn't point, and... Yeah, I did used to sell sex toys. I worked at this place called Liberator. Y'all heard of it? They make sex wedges and pillows to support your body during sex. Everyone should have one. I bear them no ill will, even though I don't talk to them anymore. We're not... But selling sex toys means that I know secrets about you people. I don't know. How many people are in this room right now? Like 30, maybe? I know at least 3 of you are wearing butt plugs. Right fucking now. And one of them... Joe, I wasn't going to expose you, and thank you, Joe. Boy, am I tired from having so much fun and being beautiful and articulate. Anyway, some of the butt plugs these days, they are smart. They're what the word for sex toys that have like a Bluetooth. It's called teledildonics. Have you heard of that? It's a real. I didn't make that up. That's just a silly word for a silly cool thing. Teledildonics. There are sex toys that you can hook up to an app and then control remotely, or you can get one that reacts to the ambient sound in the room and go to a rave with a butt plug that's vibrating with the sound of the music you're fucking listening to. It's a really romantic thing. You guys, your attention and laughter, it means more to us than, any money could ever be worth, but we also love tips because this is a free show. And, you could also follow me on Instagram. I'm a fame hag now. I've spent my 20s being anonymous and moral. And I'm turning 30 in a couple weeks. I'm ready to be famous. My Instagram is Olivia Jokes. Olivia Jokes. I will literally suck your dick behind this bar if you follow me right now. Get up for Jarrell Newsom.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear.
Give it up for Olivia Jokes and